Elena, can I ask you to share with us some insights of your experience in the Primordial Sound workshop that we co-facilitated together some weeks ago? Um, my question is about the process and the experience, the journey that the people had. We were like 3 hours, is that correct? We were like 3 hours
Yes,
working
3 hours.
with
Yeah.
different segments, online, offline, different activities. Can you please share with our audience from both perspectives as a co-facilitator and also as a part of the workshop process? Um, what was the journey about? Just tell the story from your perspective. What was the journey? Because it's the first time you participate in the workshop like that, right? And
Yeah.
um, you contributed with the practice of yoga and supporting the attendees in the process, but the workshop was also very new for you. So you had a fresh experience of how does it work. So please
Mm.
share with our audience more about that journey.
Okay, two things. At the beginning, I was, to be honest, I was a little bit anxious because I didn't know what to expect. And then as we started and I saw that it just the music, the sound made everything much easier. And I felt like um, I was more into just exploring and more flowing with the whatever was going on and just enjoying more the process.
Mhm.
Um, so I was, as a co-facilitator, I was um, enjoying the just the delivery of the service because it was really well planned. I have to say, I was really happy with the planning and the organization, and also because I had to translate. It was it's my second job, so it was like really rewarding that part also because I was trying to yeah translate the exact message you were offering, and then on the other side, I could see. How transformative it was in looking at my students' eyes
Mhm.
because they were really um getting the message and they were really in the moment and enjoying the benefits of that moment of that sound experience together with the movement and the breathing techniques as well. And some of the things that were like, I could see they were experiencing those haha moments with the, simple things, simple instructions that they were opening their mind to different perspective or looking at life and experiences in a different way they even didn't think about. Even though the tools we used and the instructions given were easy and simple, it made such a shift in the way of thinking.
I'm so glad to hear that. I'm really so glad to hear that. And it was really a beautiful group to work together. You know, they were really committed, engaged. They
Hmm.
were in a journey. The questions were coming from a clear experience from the heart. They were very authentic questions and really wanted to learn
Yes.
more. And and yes, I noticed also those aha moments. There's oh right, and then what comes next? And really in a journey of discovering. And yeah, there was a blessing. I felt so happy.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
um, you were sharing about the design of the process, right? Um, so let's talk a little bit more about that because we are bringing sound and some techniques of meditation, breathing, working with the sense of visualization combined with yoga in these workshops, right? So the different segments in the workshop. Um, how, what the design does create in the journey of people? Could you see that? Could you just try to describe it in a little bit? How, I mean, the design of any process of a training, of a session is so important, right?
Yeah.
But in this case, what does it create in the journey of triple? What did it
It
facilitate?
felt like it was designed to go gradually deeper into the exploration. So it was like a one step at a time, going deeper into the exploration of themselves, really, of the way that, yeah, the perception and they were kind of refining their perception as the workshop went on.
And where did the group arrive? I mean, journeys are individual, right? And you can
Yeah.
also tell about you. Where did you arrive in this journey through the workshop? And where did the attendees arrive through the workshop?
Where did they arrive? Just rediscovering the power of breath through sound, through movement,
Mhm.
which is breath is life. So rediscovering the importance of,
Yeah.
the first breath,
Mhm. Yeah.
and that was super powerful.
Yes. For me as well, while facilitating these workshops, I feel like going back to that first steps, of the training, because it was an introductory workshop, still so powerful and fundamental. But in the process of facilitating it, you receive the blessing of diving into that ground one more time. Now holding the space for a group that's in the journey with you, and I think that's a blessing as a teacher, as a trainer, how to, by designing a process and holding space, for everybody there, you also need to go deeper into yourself for the work, whatever is going to be delivered, is going to happen with them.
It's like giving birth in a way.
All
It's
right.
like,
Yes, I
creating,
recognize. Thank you. Yes,
creating.
that's true. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I had this image when you were, as you were explaining. I just had in the, yeah, it's like giving birth basically.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's a creation altogether.
Well, it's a nice image. I think I will have to work on that a bit. It's a beautiful image. From some time already back in South America, I was facilitating workshops. It was called the Dances of Reconciliation. It was all about dancing, body awareness movement, and I was facilitating this dances workshop in a house managed, a center managed by a German doctor, who was working on natural birth and underwater birth. So I had the blessing to work with women that were waiting, expecting, and
Pregnant.
yes, or being there in the place where the children will be delivered, and come into the world.
Wow.
Yeah, I got so much into that topic. I mean, later on traveling, I will look for visiting doulas, that coming from traditional
Aha, yes,
countries or
yes.
other
Sure.
community of centers, and still have friends that are doulas. I mean, so much. I think it's such a powerful journey, right? And to facilitate the journey for the people, it requires of certainly being grounded and holding space for them, right? So when you say, yeah, it feels like giving birth, it really touched my heart. I really feel like, yeah, because I've witnessed that, so man, I can
Yeah.
just witness and hold space in a way that certainly we can create. And in this process of holding space for others, we can give birth to something new and experience. So thank you for the image. It means a lot to me, really. I'm speechless
Oh,
right now.
seriously. Oh, that's great. Yeah. That's great that it reconnected with that past you had, past
Yes,
experiences.
yes. Good.
It's so beautiful.
It is certainly.